Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English News of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Hình and following are the top story for today. Binh Phuoc try to create a favorable business environment. Binh Phuoc promotes its reading cultures among children. Developing Côn Đảo into a modern and internationally renowned area. Đồng Nai handle cases of absence during the inspection of social housing. And now other detail. The Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee had emphasized the need to establish a favorable, healthy, and fair business environment, promote innovation and creativity, reform public administration governance toward modernity, and enhance competitiveness, contributing to growth target and improving the effectiveness and efficiency of the state management. This forms part of the province effort to streamline and simplify administrative procedure.
The provincial authorities stressed that citizens and businesses must be placed at the center, serving as the driving force and ultimate goal of development. The satisfaction of people and businesses is to be used as the key measure of service quality across administrative agencies at all levels. It also underscored the importance of adhering to the government's 5 clear principles: clear assignment of people, tasks, timelines, outcomes, and responsibilities to guide assessment, monitoring, and supervision efforts. The role and accountability of heads of administrative agencies in cutting and simplifying procedures will be further strengthened. The plan calls for stronger decentralization in administrative procedures alongside resource allocation and heightened implementation responsibilities at all levels and sectors. It also highlights the need to closely integrate these efforts with the application of science and technology, digital transformation, and the restructuring and streamlining of organizational structures. Implementation will be carried out in a coordinated, focused, and practical manner, building on achievements to date, while incorporating lessons learned from other localities and international experiences for greater effectiveness.
The People Committee of Binh Phuoc Province had issued a plan to innovate library activities, aiming to build and develop reading habits and strengthen information access and processing skills among children.
The plan sets a goal of sustainably developing a reading culture, highlighting the key role of libraries in nurturing children's reading habits. Specific measures include expanding mobile library services to remote areas, investing in friendly reading spaces in schools, and updating and diversifying information resources, particularly digital materials, tailored for young readers. The province will also organize a variety of activities to encourage reading habits such as book reading sessions, book festivals, storytelling, and book review contests, the Reading Culture Ambassador competition, and themed book displays at major cultural and political events. In addition, the plan encourages the development of family bookcases, the creation of libraries for children with disabilities, and the organization of training courses for librarians and teachers to improve their capacity to guide children in assessing and processing information effectively. Through this plan, Binh Phuoc demonstrates its commitment to creating a positive learning environment for children, nurturing a future generation that values knowledge, masters modern information access skills, and contributes to the comprehensive development of individuals in the digital transformation era.
The surge in coffee prices during the 2024 harvest season, combined with the productivity and economic efficiency of intercropping and driving strong demand for coffee seeding in Binh Phuoc, the market for coffee seeding had been vibrant for more than 2 months.
Currently, coffee seedling prices range from $19,000 to $20,000 per plant, up by 5,000 to 6,000 dong compared to the 2024 season. Prices are expected to rise further as the new planting season approaches. Among the popular varieties, Sang Lun and Thiên Chuông are the most sought after, with Sang Lun particularly favored due to its high yield and quality. This variety features large berries, thin skin, and a concentrated ripening period. Explaining the sharp rise in seedling prices, many seedling suppliers in Binh Phuoc point to strong increases in raw coffee prices during the 2024 season, the expansion of intercropping land, and farmers' efforts to rejuvenate aging coffee plantations. According to Binh Phuoc's master plan for the development of key industrial crops by 2030, the province aims to maintain 8,000 hectares of coffee plantations. By 2030, 80 to 90% of newly planted coffee areas are expected to use certified standard seedlings, with over 70% of coffee growing areas granted planting area codes for product traceability.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the liberation of Côn Đảo, on the afternoon of May the 3rd, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính had a meeting with the Standing Committee of the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Provincial Party Committee. Attending the meeting were Politburo member, Secretary of the Ho Chi Minh City Party Committee Nguyễn Văn Nên, and Vice Chairman of the National Assembly Trần Quang Phương, and leader of Ministry and Central Branches, leader of Ho Chi Minh City, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, and Bình Dương provinces. Implementing Resolution number 24 of the Politburo, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province has been implementing the projects to develop Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province into a national marine economic center, the pilot schemes of some mechanisms and policy for the development of Côn Đảo district, deploying and implementing several investment projects to develop connecting infrastructure. Appreciating the result achieved by the locality, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính asked Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu to proactively and orderly implement the conclusion and resolution of the Central Committee, the Politburo, the National Assembly, and the government on the arrangements of local administrative units, well prepared and organize the party congress at all levels. It also necessary to effectively implement Resolution 57 of the Politburo on scientific and technological development breakthrough, innovation, and national digital transformation. The Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province were requested to effectively implement Resolution 59 of the Politburo on international integration in the new situation, promote the development of the private economy according to the conclusions of the Central Committee and the upcoming resolution of the Politburo, as well as focus on promoting growth. To develop Côn Đảo, the Prime Minister said that, based on accepting specific mechanism, there's a need to urgently supplement and complete the pilot project on some mechanism and policy for developing the Côn Đảo districts, building Côn Đảo into a modern, internationally renowned area, becoming a solid frontier in defense and security, developing the marine economy with a focus on the development of spiritual tourism and ecotourism. The Prime Minister tasked the province with leading the investment mobilization for Côn Đảo International Airport via public-private partnership to meet development requirements. Along with that, the Prime Minister suggested the province to ensure integrated planning of culture, healthcare, education, and social infrastructure, while encouraging enterprises to invest in projects combining economy and national defense, investing in electricity, clean water, waste and wastewater treatment, the fifth generation coverage throughout Côn Đảo, especially replanting and greening the cemetery system in Côn Đảo in the direction of building a cemetery park, building a public administrative center to serve people and businesses, training and having policy to attract quality human resources. On May the 3rd, the People Committee of Đồng Nai Province said that It has asked units in the province to review, inspect, and take measures to handle curious civil servants and public employees who are renting or hire purchasing social houses, but also absent from home when functional branches conduct inspection. Đồng Nai Province People Committee proposed that people working in state agencies who have rented or hire purchased social houses, but now have new housing and no longer need to use the social houses, should voluntarily return them in the future if any cases of social housing being used by ineligible individuals are detected. The province will resolutely revoke it. Recently, the Đồng Nai Department of Construction inspected the management and use of social housing in Binh Phuoc City. Thereby, many shortcomings, violations, and first sanctions were detected in the residential community. In social housing area, dozens of apartments are used by ineligible individuals. Many housing units have been left vacant and unused. There are also some social houses that are used for sublease many times. In particular, despite prior notice, inspection of 900 households revealed that the owners of nearly 370 units were not at home. This widespread absence has made it difficult to conduct direct verification. And that's all for today on the news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station, and newspaper. Once again, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.